to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because I'm going to be filming a really big haul for you guys. I have missed doing these so much. I know it's been a long time since I did like a big haul video, and obviously I've bought stuff in between the last one, but it was never like, I never bought like enough things to warrant a haul video, hence why those things kind of ended up on the blog. So go check the blog out if you haven't seen those bits already. But this time I actually managed to go out shopping with my best friend Nicole and actually do a proper shop, and I also ordered a couple of things online, so there's lots and lots to show you. So let's get started with the video. So first up, I want to talk about what I got in Topshop. Now, I was on the Topshop website and there were a few things that I added to my like online shopping basket, but I ended up only ordering one thing, which was a pair of jeans. So these are what I ordered online. These are the Boyfriend straight leg jean. I think that's what they're called. I'll link everything down below, so don't worry, you can go shop everything in the description box. But I'm pretty sure these were the Boyfriend. Oh, on the label it says man jean, but on the website and on the app they're called Boyfriend straight leg jean. So I don't know why they have a different name, but I'll link them down below, so don't worry about it. But I really was craving after a pair of straight leg jeans. Now, I know that I love my wide leg jeans, and I have got another pair to show you for this haul as well. And I still love that style, but I really wanted a pair of straight leg jeans. I'm not back into skinnies yet. I know some people are starting to get back into skinnies. I'm not quite there yet. Still love a good mum jean like my Lee jeans, but I wanted to try something different, and I thought a straight leg jean was the way to go for me. So I got these from Topshop. Topshop honestly do my favourite denim jeans, and I often get my jeans from Topshop. I've always really liked them. I love the way they fit. They always fit me really perfectly, and for anyone who's wondering, if you're a similar size to me, I always get a waist 26 and a leg 30 or 32 depending on whether the trousers are cropped or not. But these I got in a waist 26, leg 30, and they go right down to my ankles. These are a full length jean, they're not cropped at all, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, the jean itself basically is just a straight leg. It's literally straight the whole way up and down, no tapering or anything, and then it has like, it's hemmed at the bottom, which I really like. I didn't want any more distressed hems, just because when you wash them they like distress even more, and it's kind of hard to keep up with. So I've gone for one with a hem. It has like a teeny tiny bit of distressing on it, but it's not like completely cut off. And the jeans themselves have teeny tiny little bits of distressing over them, but very small, just to give them a little bit of character, otherwise they'd be quite plain. But that's kind of what I was looking for, was just a normal plain pair of jeans. And another thing I love about these jeans, which is something that a lot of my Topshop jeans actually have, is this button-up fastening, and I much prefer it to a zip fastening, because there's no way of the zip falling down like sometimes that happens, because the buttons will stay done up, and I find that the fly like sits flatter, which is obviously a little bit more flattering than like a zip poking out. So absolutely love these jeans. I believe these were £42, but like I said, everything will be listed below, so if you want to grab them, just look in the description box. Now, the next thing I picked up from Topshop, I actually picked up in store, and it's something that is always a staple in my wardrobe, and I picked up another jumper dress. Now, I feel like you honestly can't have enough jumper dresses. They are such a staple to have in your wardrobe. They're always going to be stylish. They're always going to flow through all the seasons as well. I find that I always wear them in autumn, winter, spring, summer. Like, no matter what the weather, a jumper dress will always see you through. So I picked up this really gorgeous cable knit jumper dress, and it's a lot longer than I would normally get. I normally like my jumper dresses to finish like just before halfway on my thigh. I actually like them to be not short, but like on the cusp of being short, because I think it just makes my legs look longer. But this one I would actually call almost a maxi jumper dress. It goes down just past my knees, so it's not a full maxi, but it's definitely longer than I would normally get, so it's about a midi length, I would say. But that's quite different for me, but I actually really like it, and I find that it's super cozy, and I kind of fell in love with it. So it has like these plaits down the side, it has plaits on the sleeves as well, just really interesting cable knit details. Now, I got this in a size medium, which is size medium, because one, they didn't have any smalls left, so that was that out the question, and two, it's nice to have it a little bit oversized and cozy. Now this was originally £36, but I got it in the sale for 25. Now I'm not sure I would have bought it for £36, not that I don't think it's worth that, because it is a lot of material for your money, but I just think the main reason I picked it up was it's £25. I thought it was a bit of a steal, to be honest. So I'm really happy with that. It's still going to last me into spring a little bit, because let's face it, it's absolutely chucking it down with rain right now, and you still need warm things in the spring in England. So I think I'll definitely get a lot of wear out of this. And what I really like about it is the sleeves are really tapered around the wrist, which really balloons out the sleeves, which is something I've really been loving lately. So yeah, another really staple piece to my wardrobe, which will probably get a lot of wear out of over the next coming years. Okay, so moving on to Urban Outfitters. One of my favourite things about now living in Brighton is that I have an Urban Outfitters just down the road. Literally makes me so happy. So these two next things I actually ordered online, so they'll be really easy for me to link for you down in the description bar. The first thing I ordered was this gorgeous pair of off-white jeans. Now these are from the BDG range, which is Urban Outfitters denim range, and they're in the style Flood, which is exactly the same style as my pink corduroy ones. So these do have a really wide leg at the bottom, which is something that I really like. You guys know that. I'll just button them up so you can see it a little bit easier. And again, I've got these in a waist 27 because they didn't have a waist 26. Normally I'm a waist 26. And I've got these in a leg 32 because they're slightly cropped, but I wanted them a little bit longer than cropped. So these have come up perfect now. But the thing I love about these is I've been looking for a pair of white or cream jeans for quite a while, and I absolutely just fell in love with these. And also another trend that we've been seeing a lot lately is contrast stitching, which these have, because they have like a really pretty goldy brown stitching, which just makes it stand out a little bit, which I really like. On the back they've got like a little, I don't think that's real leather, I think it might be real leather, a little leather tag on the back. And then just to show you the bottom, you can see they're super wide, just like my pink corduroy ones, and these don't have a hem, hence why all these tassels are falling down. Now I will cut all the tassels off if any come out as I wash them, because when you wash them in the machine it kind of just stresses the bottom a little bit more again. I will be cutting them off because they just get on my nerves. I don't mind like the distressed bit at the bottom, but I have to cut these tassels off because they drive me crazy. But overall I absolutely love these jeans, and I think these were £50, which is obviously quite a lot. It's slightly more expensive than the Topshop ones, but Urban Outfitters jeans kind of start at 50 quid, and some of them are 55 or 60, so I kind of knew what I was getting into. But I find that Urban Outfitters jeans are absolutely fantastic, and I love my two corduroy ones from there, so I knew that these were going to be really great for me, and they fit so perfectly. They are slightly too big because they're a waist 27 instead of a waist 26, but it doesn't really matter because it means I can go to restaurants and eat a little bit more and get dessert because I've got a bit more room. Next up from Urban Outfitters is a top. Now my main inspiration for this top was a picture, and I'll try very hard to put the picture up now, but if I don't it's because I couldn't work out how to get a picture up. I'll try very hard to put it up now, but if not I'll put a link for the picture down below, and by the time you see this it will be on my Instagram stories highlights. If you go to my Instagram profile, rayofstyle_. On my Tumblr highlights, there's a couple of pictures of Bella Hadid wearing a top very similar to this, and that's where I got my inspiration for it from. So when I saw it on the Urban Outfitters app, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so similar to the one she wore, and I absolutely loved it when she wore it. So she had one in blue and one in white, and it's almost identical. Like I actually think it could probably be the same top. So this is from Out From Under, which is sold at Urban Outfitters, and I absolutely love this top so much. So it's long sleeved and it looks quite thin. I mean, it is very sheer. When I wear a bra underneath it, I wear a white bra and it does show through, but I'm quite happy for that. I don't mind that. It has this gorgeous ruching down the front with a little bow at the bottom, and then it has ruching down each side as well, but those are like sewed up so they won't come undone. But this bow, you can actually do it tighter, and you can move the ruching right up to here if you wanted it like super cropped, but I kind of leave it long so that it finishes at the top of my jeans, which gives like a really tiny little show of my midriff, but nothing too much because I don't particularly like it to be too high. Now I know this looks really thin, but it's actually surprisingly very warm. I don't know why, it must just be it traps air really easily because it's a very soft material, but it actually kept me very warm. And if I remember correctly, this was either 22 or 24 pounds, but like I said, I'll link it in the description box, but I know it was like one of those two, and I've absolutely loved wearing this with the white jeans, and I can't wait to wear it with those Topshop blue ones. Okay, next up is Zara, which is probably one of my favourite high street stores. Not so much for going in store because it's always a mess in there, but online I think their website is stunning, and they have always gorgeous, really editorial pictures to show off the clothes. And this was something that I spotted online, but I actually bought it in store in the end. And it's going to be a bit of a Marmite piece, I think. I don't think everyone will like this, or everyone will get why I got it. But it's basically this one-sided jumper. So on this side it comes down underneath my armpit, and it doesn't have a sleeve on this side, and then it does have a sleeve on this side, and it's this really gorgeous burnt orange, and I absolutely love it. Now I thought it was going to kind of clash with my hair a little bit, but it's fine. It was too beautiful to put down really. So I absolutely love this, and it looks so good with the white jeans, and I've worn it with the blue jeans as well. It pretty much goes with anything, to be honest. It's a really easy piece to style, even though it's quite different. I know some of you are going to be like, oh, you're going to be cold on one side, but spring is coming, and at least one of my arms will be warm, because with the weather like it is now, I'm going to need a little bit of warmth and a little bit of cooling as well when it gets hot. So I think it'll work out okay. This was £29.99, so basically 30 quid. And I think I've got this in a size, so it says a size small, which I'm guessing is like a 6 or an 8. But yeah, it fits really nicely. It doesn't like fall off the shoulder or anything on this side. It stays up really well, and this does come like right up under your armpits. There's no like boob on show, because obviously you can't really wear a bra with this unless you're wearing like a strapless bra. That would work quite well. But I've just been wearing it without a bra, and it stayed up fine, and I haven't felt like I'm gonna pop out or anything like that. It's tapered at the bottom, so this bit comes out quite balloony, and the wrists are tapered as well, which makes the sleeves like balloon out as well, which is something I really like. And I think it's just a really nice spring piece for that. Like, it's very transitional. It's great for being a transitional spring piece because it's got a sleeve and no sleeve. Next up from Zara is something that I found on the website, but I actually bought it in store because it actually sold out on the website, and I was really gutted, but then when I went in store they still had it, so I was super happy. And it's this gorgeous blush pink coat. Now I believe this is called the Tomboy coat online, but like I said, everything will be in the description box, and it's probably going to look a little bit washed out on the camera, but it's a very light blush pink. It's really pretty, and hopefully you'll see it a bit better in the cutaways. Now I got this in a size small, and I can fit a jumper on underneath it, so that's something to keep in mind, that you don't particularly have to oversize the sizing. But the thing I love about this is I still love my camel coat that I got from Zara about 3 or 4 years ago now, and it's still so good. I still wear it every year. It never is going to go out of style, so it's always a good idea to purchase something like this that is timeless. So I knew that going into this, a Zara coat would be great for me because they are such good quality. They always put a lot of work into it, and it's always very well made. And it does have pockets as well that are quite deep, which is really great. And you can do the buttons up. They're proper buttons. I really like the buttons actually. They've like chosen a good set of buttons, these simple black ones, and they have them on the cuff of the sleeve as well, which is a nice touch. And I love the lapel as well. And the difference between this coat and my camel one is that my camel one is quite tailored on the waist. It comes in and sort of sculpts my waist, which is really great when I want to look smart. And it is a good daytime coat as well, obviously, but sometimes it just looks a little bit too done, which is nice for some outfits, but sometimes I want it to look like quite casual and quite like a masculine coat. So I think this is going to be way better because this has like no tailoring. It's like really, really boxy on the waist. So it's like just straight up and down, which is exactly what I wanted. Also, this one's a little bit shorter than my camel coat. My camel coat goes past my knees and this one sits like just above my knees. So I think I'm going to really like that as well because I wanted something that was slightly shorter than my camel coat. Again, to make it slightly less smart and a little bit more casual. Now, the other tomboy coats on the website are $79.99, which I think is a fantastic price for a coat. But this one and the mustard coloured one are $49.99. I don't know why they're cheaper. They don't seem to be reduced or anything. They're the exact same coat as all the other colours. I'm guessing they put these ones cheaper because they thought that they wouldn't sell as well as the other ones. But worked out great for me because I wanted the blush pink one, so I got like 20 quid off the normal price. So this was $49.99, which is really, really good. I think that's such a fantastic price for a very well made coat. And lastly, clothes wise, I have a few things from H&M. I also have some accessories that I want to show you next up as well. Now again, these are probably going to be a Marmite piece, but I picked up these vinyl style leggings. Now I know not everybody's going to like these, but I hope that you give me a chance with the way that I style them because I've got really great ideas with how to style them. Now I got the leggings, so these are just elasticated at the top. I don't particularly like the top parts. I'm going to wear stuff with it that sort of covers that part, but that's absolutely fine. They do a trouser style in these where there's like a fly and a little button up the top. So if you wanted to wear it with cropped things, then those would probably be a better option, and they're the exact same price. These were $17.99 and I got them in a size 8 and they fit really, really well. But like I said, I just went with the legging option because I knew I was going to wear it with longer stuff to cover that hem bit anyway, so I didn't really mind. But so far, I really, really like styling these. They're obviously very skinny, they're very like tight on the legs. But they fit really, really nicely, and they're a little bit long, so they ruche a little bit at the bottom, which I actually quite like. Now, styling wise, I would style these with like a longer jumper. My Topshop big roll neck jumper, it looks gorgeous with these. I absolutely love it, and the next thing I'm going to show you works really well with them too. So overall, I know these might seem really hard to style, but I think I'm actually going to get a lot of wear out of them, and for $17.99 you can't really go wrong. Now lastly, from H&M, and probably my favourite thing in the whole entire haul, are these gorgeous, gorgeous shoes. I hope you can see them. I might have to move this way a little bit. Oh, look how beautiful they are. I'm so in love with these. Obviously these are very, very similar to the red ones that I have from Zara, with the point toe, the kitten heel, the sort of sock boot style at the top. They're very, very similar to the Zara ones. Now the Zara ones were $25.99 and these were $49.99, but that's because these are real leather. So I'm sorry to any vegans watching, you won't be able to buy these ones, but Zara and H&M both do faux leather ones, so don't worry, if you want this style you can still get it, but these particular ones happen to be real leather. Now what I love about these is the little kitten heel is painted, so it's like, oh, it's just so beautiful. They really, really remind me of the Dior shoes that have come out this season. I'll try and either show a picture or link those in the description box as well if you want a high-end version of these, but those are about £900, so a little bit of a jump. But I love this detailing as well, which has, it's like that sort of loafer detailing that you get on a lot of loafers, but you also see it in a lot of boots as well. I absolutely love the point toe. You guys know how much I love a point toe. It elongates your legs, which is definitely something you need with a boot like this, because these boots can make you look shorter legged in a funny way, because the heel is so short. It's like you're slightly extended but not quite, so the pointed toe really helps with elongating your legs past the kitten heel. It sort of makes up for the short heel in a way. And on the back, the zip is actually on the back on these, whereas on my Zara ones it's on the inside, so you don't see the zip at all. Whereas on these ones they've actually made a bit of a statement about the zip. So the zip is black, so it doesn't show up, but they've put this sort of ring pull detail on. It's like one of those door knocker ring pulls. which just sort of makes a little bit of a statement at the back, so when you're walking you can see that at the back, which I think is quite nice. I'd prefer it if it was silver maybe, because I'm not really into gold hardware, but it works and I think it does look really good. And also you've got like the sock boot element, which is obviously still on trend, that comes up just like quite past your ankle. So these look fantastic with my Topshop straight leg jeans. They look absolutely fantastic with those. I've taken a few pictures that will be on the blog this Friday, so don't forget to check that out this Friday. And I really want to wear these with the white jeans as well. I think they would look amazing. And I've also worn these with the vinyl leggings and they look fantastic. Like, it makes the boots look like thigh-high boots because it's all black, just all the way up my leg. And with the point toe, it makes my legs look so long, and the shine of the vinyl as well. It looks really, really gorgeous. So I'm so glad I picked these up because I think they are stunning. They look so like the Dior ones. And obviously, I love my red ones, and I'm so excited to pair my red ones with the blue jeans as well, because I think red and blue look gorgeous next to each other. But also I'm excited to have a black pair because obviously they will go with more things. Okay guys, thanks so much for sticking with me. I know that was really, really long. I will try and edit this down. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed this haul. And don't worry, you're going to be seeing loads and loads of these clothes in upcoming YouTube videos. And there'll be a blog post up Friday with pictures of me wearing all of this stuff in an outfit post. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to go and watch my previous videos. Do go check out my blog, rayofstyle.co.uk, and go follow me on all my social media as well. I'll link all of the links down in the description box because I'm really, really active on Twitter and Instagram. So do go follow me on there. And every Saturday on my Instagram stories I do my Tumblr inspiration posts, which is all the photos that I've been loving on Tumblr that week, every Saturday, and I always keep them in my highlights. So if you want to go back and look over any of the previous weeks that I've done, then you can go and do that on my Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.